You're coming fast like summer rain, talking loud like you know my name. Every word like a spotlight show, but love don't need a stereo. I don't fall for fireworks or promises that only burst. If you want me, prove it slow. Not every spark deserves to glow. You're leaning in, I'm stepping back. You move too quick, I stay on track. Loving loud, it doesn't erase. It takes its time, it finds its place. Wait a minute, 잠깐만요. Take it slow, take it slow. Wait a minute, 잠깐만요. Don't let love explode. No tidal waves, no overflow. If it's real, then let it show. Wait a minute, 잠깐만요. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Wait a minute, 잠깐만요. Take it slow, take it slow. Wait a minute, 잠깐만요. Don't let love explode. 잠깐만요. Slow it down, let it grow. You knock twice, I leave the door halfway open, nothing more. You think you're close, I shift away. I like control, I like to lay. A smile, sweet, but read the signs. Fast love fades 1,000 times. If you can stay when I say no, then maybe we can let it flow. You call it fate, you call it fight, but rushing hearts just burn it higher. If you can handle quiet nights, then maybe we ignite. 잠깐만요, take it slow, take it slow. Wait a minute, 잠깐만요. Don't let love explode. No crashing down, no overflow. If it's real, then let it show. Wait a minute, 잠깐만요. Let it grow, let it grow, let it grow. Maybe I lean in, maybe I don't. Maybe I'm yours, maybe I won't. If you want something real, not just a show, stay right here and take it slow. 잠깐만요, 잠깐만요, 잠깐만요. 잠깐만요, if it's real, let it grow. 잠깐만요, let it grow, let it grow, let it grow, let it grow.
In the shadow, I'm watching close. Every thought, every pause you make. Each silence speaks a haunting trace. You think you found your destined road. If you knew me like I know you, would things be different? Would I hold you in quiet moments? I linger near, just a ghost in the silence, unseen but clear. Pictures frame the scenes of us. I understand your heart's design, but Lisbon's light blinds you, my dear, as I fade in the background, just waiting in time. If you knew me like I know you, would things be different? Would I hold you in quiet moments? I linger near, just a ghost in the silence, unseen but clear. turns fate into a game, while I trace the outlines of your name. With every hesitation, each breath you take, I'm the whisper in the darkness, but not the choice you make. If you knew me like I know you, would things be different? Would I hold you in quiet moments? I linger near, just a ghost in the silence, unseen but clear.
You were quiet in the kitchen light, hands folded like you made your peace. I was talking like the world was wide, like we had all the time we'd ever need. You smiled the way you always did, soft enough that I believed. Nothing in the air had shifted, nothing was bleeding underneath. But there was something in your stillness I mistook for staying calm. I thought we were holding steady, but you were already gone. I see it now. You weren't breaking us apart. You were letting go with both hands on your heart. Love was still in the room, but it wasn't enough to move the sky. I see it now. This was the end of the fantasy, not the end of you and me, just the end of who we promised we would be. You stayed gentle to the very end, left your keys beside the door. A kindness that I couldn't understand until I didn't hear your footsteps anymore. I kept searching for a reason, a bridge to burn, a ghost to fight. But some doors don't slam or shatter, they just close without a sound at night. You weren't asking for forgiveness, you weren't even asking me to try. You were standing in the truth and I was drowning in denial. I see it now. You weren't walking out in pain, you were choosing what the world wouldn't change. Love was still in the room, but the walls wouldn't bend this time. I see it now. This was the end of the fantasy, not the end of dignity, just the end of who we used to be. If I had held you any tighter, would the morning look the same? If I had said the words I whisper, would it ever move the weight? I know the answer now, and it doesn't make you wrong. Some stories don't collapse, they just outgrow the song. I see it now. You were brave enough to see what I couldn't let myself believe. Love was still in the room, but it couldn't make us free. I see it now. This was the end of the fantasy, not a loss, not tragedy, just the truth arriving quietly, quietly. The light is still on in the kitchen, but the fantasy is gone.
A quiet light across the glass, 1,000 stars I'm drifting The world I knew is far behind, a fading echo in my mind. The engines hum a hollow tone, a ship that carries just one soul. I never thought I'd be the one to face a dying sun. I never meant to be the hero, never asked to lead the way. I was only trying to find a road that led me home. I never meant to be the hero, I only wanted to go home. But somewhere in the endless dark, the silence spoke my name. And though the night was far too wide, and though the stars felt cold and gray, if someone had to stand against it, then I stayed. The universe is vast and still, a quiet test of human will. No marching drums, no battle cry, just one small life beneath the sky. A fragile hope, a fragile flame. No one will ever know my name, but maybe in the distant dawn the light will carry on. Maybe courage isn't thunder, maybe it's a quieter flame, a trembling heart that still decides to face the coming day. Not because it wanted to, not because it wasn't afraid, but simply because leaving would have been the easier way. I never meant to be the hero, I never meant to stand alone, but somewhere past the edge of fear, a different truth was waiting. And though the sky was burning out, and though the road had lost its way, if someone had to hold the morning, then I no songs will tell the things I saw, no monuments will mark this place, just quiet stars across the dark, and one small human trace. I kept a list I never asked for, names I thought I'd outrun. Every time the danger missed me, I called it luck, I called it one.
I crossed the road just seconds early. Missed the fall, missed the flame. Thought love was why I made it through. Didn't know the rules stayed the same. Every close call felt like mercy, like the order had been broken in two. I didn't know delay was part of it, not escape, just something fate lets you do. I thought I was the chosen one, the exception in the line. If it skipped me once or twice, I thought the ending must have changed with time. And fate doesn't lose your number, it just waits until you stare. I didn't beat it, I just moved closer to my final destination. Every sign I learned to ignore, every warning played on mute. I called it courage, called it love, called obsession the truth. I watched the others disappear, told myself I wasn't the same. Didn't see I was still on the list, just laid it down the chain. I left and said it won't be me, like knowing in control, but fate doesn't need belief to walk. It only needs you whole. I thought I was the chosen one, but beliefs got slipped the plan. If death looked away for a moment, I thought I forgot who I am. But you don't escape what's scheduled, you just change the way. Every step I took to save us led me to the end. You don't earn the design, you just delay the scene. Every miracle I trusted was just time in between. Love didn't make me special, it only made me blind. I wasn't spared, I was only waiting my turn in line. I thought I was the chosen one, I really believed I was free. Every sign I stepped out was still pointing straight at me. I didn't fall because I stopped believing, I fell because I ran, thinking love could change the ending, when the ending always had a plan. I ran through fire, ran through fate, caught survival a sign. The surviving wasn't beating it, it was just postponing our final destination.